Okay, and we are live once again with Battle Brothers. Excuse me. As is tradition at this point, there's going to be some background construction noises because that's how that works. Anyway, let me remind myself what we did yesterday. I think we got our company nicely up and running. Did we hit our cap of the amount of 12 brothers that we can have in our company? I'm not sure. I think we did. And we explored a couple new towns, we got some contracts done. Nothing too major. What's important is that at the end of the stream, we had to head down to the southern city-states for our next ambition. And that's just as good because that's a place with new stuff, and so we'll get to see new stuff, and that's good. Anyway, let's get started. Boop. Boop? Boop? Where is it? Ah, there it is. Okay. So let me just load the Red Swordsman save, day 34. Okay, so we're at Subinjin, and we're heading down to Quadim and Tarwa. We're supposed to do 5 quests for them, 5 missions. So let's go. Boop. These places down south are a DLC location, just like up north. So we'll be able to see new enemies, new terrain, new stuff. And that should be good. Hopefully. And then we pay our people 200 crowns per day. Jesus. That's much higher than it used to be. Let's see, we have a weaponsmith, temple, alchemist. What does the alchemist do again? Sells potions. Plus 4 fatigue recovery per turn. Not affected by nighttime. Plus 20 resolve. Not affected by non-permanent injury, new or old. A cat potion. Smoke pots. Anyone inside to move freely and ignore zones of control. Set tiles ablaze for 2 turns. Construction noises for a turn. Also, he sells guns. Damn, 4,000 bucks for a gun. Yeah, okay, we can't afford that. Not yet, anyway. How about armors and weapons? Let's do a. Oh wait. Do they have trading goods? Oh yeah, but they're expensive. Dang it. Trade goods like these. The best idea to do with them is to buy them down south at a cheap price and go all the way north to sell them. The further away, the better. But yeah, they're too expensive for me right now. Contract. You find Rish Ibn Hamdi, the Vizier of Trade, waiting in the foyer. He's listening to a row of merchants, each with their own request or offer, and all the while a scribe at his side takes notations in the ledger, which unfurls ever longer across the marble floor. Seeing you, the Vizier snaps his fingers and a man up to the side approaches, crowning. The Majesty wishes to make use of your services. Take a crate with the labeling to Wezen of Krakenwader in Krakenwader, about 2 days by the road. Well, we have to do it, but I'll have to be happy about it. 2 days northwest by the road. Which is all the way over there. Okay, I'm gonna pick up a load of, I don't know, silk, spices. Even though they're expensive, I want to see if we can sell them at a good price. Spices. Let's see. We're going all the way over there. Boop. It'll take a while. We should try and pick fights on the way there. The more we fight, the more experienced our brothers are. So it's just always, and if we don't die, it's usually a good idea. But yeah, the southern city-states are, whereas the northerners are European style, the southerners are Arabian style. I think they remind me mostly of the Ottomans, though there could be other inspirations as well. Damn, this place is empty. There's nothing. I hope the spices sell well. Oh, a battle site. Another battle site. Okay, maybe there's gonna be something. Oh. During camp, childish giggling wakes you from a nap. You rise up to see that some of the food is gone and the only evidence as to where it was departed is a field of still moving grass. Taking fast, you take up a sword and follow its trail. Fortunately, it isn't long before you are lost in the middle of enormous stalks of green that pedal against your face with every rush of wind. The giggling doesn't stop, however, and you hear the pitter-patter of footsteps cross behind you and in front. A voice speaks, sounding like a child deep in a well. Chase us! Over here! Chase us! Chase us! Chase us! Chase us now! Suddenly you feel no urge to retrieve the grain. You slowly put your sword back in the sheath and back out the field. As you stare into the tall grass, it begins to part, slowly, like a piece of leather being torn at the seams. You hear horrible cries as each stem cracks in half. Menrad startles you when you ask what is it you're doing. You turn to look at him and then turn back to the field, which sways gently to a breeze. Instead of answering, you just tell him to get ready as you'll be marching again soon. Thankfully, the mercenary does not inquire about the missing food. Oh, there goes some wine. Oh well. Do we have good food diversity? Are you guys being happy with the food? Not really. Oh well. I don't know how many foods you need to have a morale buffed food stuffs. Oh hey, look at that, a port! So we can fast travel, kind of. Wenzo of Krekunduen is waiting for you. What about the goods that we want to sell? They don't sell well. Maybe because you have ambushed trade routes. Can I clear that up? Brigands. A tier 3 contract. Almost 2,000 bucks. I mean, it pays. The Backstabber's Hideout. Let's be ready for a big fight. And hopefully once we clear out the ambush trade route, I can buy my spices at a good price. Come on, guys. We got this. I hope. A few marksmen, many braiders. Okay, that might be a tough fight. We'll see. While spying on the brigand encampment, you notice the profile of a man you've heard the locals of almost fervently describing. It is Barbas Brimstone, a famed robber baron that terrorizes these parts. He's got a retinue of brutish-looking men. A brigand leader. Okay. We do outnumber them, that's good. There's a bunch of stuff here in the middle that's gonna break their formation. Ooh, nice. That was a headshot. Not so nice. Oof, they have 3, huh? Ouch. Wait a bit. Oh, he's got a spear that breaks a shield if it ever makes contact. I'm gonna try and have our line breaker get here, because his sword can attack 2 tiles in one direction. So if he makes it here, he can attack this way, or maybe here, or maybe here, here. Okay, I could release a dog, but not now. It'd be better to release a dog on this side so it goes for the archers. But it's too late for that now. So backliners on this side. You guys move around to flank. Get them archers. Okay. Let's have the arbalist here go over there. Where's the bandit brigand lord leader? I don't see them. Okay, our turn. Can I shoot you? No. Ouch. Oh, that was a headshot. Miss. Come on. Dang it! We just can't hit him. We gotta start hitting them, or otherwise we're gonna fold. That's bad. That's better. You delay. Boom, good hit. Boom! Oh, that was a 72% chance to hit and it didn't go through. You guys flank. Damn it, couldn't make it to the archer. Have to try and hide. Come on, get some hits in. Ouch! Jesus. Oof. You can take a step, take another step, and you can't. Okay, they're getting diverted. Boom! Good hit. Ouch. They're still trying to get us. Ooh, these two are aligned. Ouch. Let me release the dog now. Boom. That's better. I think my two backliners here to retreat. Otherwise they'll probably die. Now it's this side. Get him. The dog is going after the archers. Ouch. Ugh. Okay, you retreat. Good. If we can kill a couple more, we'll get a general route on this side. That was a miss. You need to retreat. That's not retreating far enough. Oh boy. Scared my crossbow guy's gonna get shot and killed. By one of these archers. Damn it. Hit, please. Hit your hits. Hit your hits. What? What the? Nobody stopped him? I'm surprised. Anyway, the dog got it. Ouch. Whoa. You guys keep retreating. Oh, that's the bandit leader. Why it was so hard to kill. Ouch. You retreat. Come on, get him. Good. Oof. He's gonna be bleeding out at this rate. Thank you, doggo. We won't be cut down by this pikeman spikes. Ugh. Boom. Good. You guys move south. Or collapse that southern flank. Right, we're starting to get tired. Okay, good. That wasn't so good. We're too tired. Ouch. Oh, he's almost down. Gutenberg, no. Okay. Okay. Ooh, he's going after us. Ouch. Jesus. He's gonna be fleeing. Come on. Come on, kill these guys. Good. Roll from you can't take another hit. Retreat. You can't afford to take another hit. Retreat. Get this raider. Oof. You guys go after the archer. Good. If he runs away, we're gonna stop the combat here. I'm surprised we didn't lose anybody. It was kind of close. Okay, it's over. Dang. Yeah, now we're gonna need some rest. Oh, we got a better spear, a fighting spear. Does more damage. And a better helmet. And some better shields. When the fighting is over, you quickly search in Fort 4 and find Barbas Brimstone's corpse among the dead. Yay. Actually, you know what? The guys in the middle should have these anti-arrow shields. There we go. And who has a spear that could be upgraded? You have a sword that could be upgraded. Good. I think that's it. Though we do have a couple level ups. Okay. Hakon's going for the tank build. He's almost there. Defense Malus, due to being surrounded, doesn't do nothing. I think I'm gonna go with Backstabber for most of these people. Up. Battle on the Brawler. Ooh, that's some good stats. Good stats. Eric the Sergeant. You can get Polearm Mastery. Because this is a polearm weapon, right? Yeah, polearm. Polearm skills at the action points cost reduced to 5, and no longer have a penalty for attacking targets directly adjacent, and they build up less fatigue. Okay, anything here that you can have for attacking people? Crippling Strikes could help. Executioner can help. Pathfinder, maybe. Recover, maybe. Crippling Strikes. I do like when my ranged people just cripple the enemy. I think if we had better armor, this would have gone even better. So to keep a lookout for better armors. Does it mean we'll be slower than usual? I feel slow. Oh. I guess the beach is what slows you down. You drew the criminal's head on Irwin's of Kraken Raider's stable. With a grin you point at it. That's Barbus Brimstone. Irwin of Kraken Raider stands up and unveils the burlap sack covering the trophy. He nods. That's him alright. I guess I'll be getting extra for that. 3,460 crowns. Damn. That's being paid. I can get extra bolts for my crossbow person. Here we go. Archer can get a dagger. Can sell the rest. These are barely inflated prices. Spices got even lower in prices, I think. Yeah, I don't think we're ever going to be making a profit on these guys. I could get a better bow or crossbow. That'd be most of our money, though. I think I'd rather have armor. And we've got to make our way back to the southern cities now. Brigands. I don't think we're in any conditions to fight. Hey, they didn't attack us. Good. Let's see. An armorer. Let's get some better armors. Then a hauberk. Good. Most of these are unaffordable to us. Footsman armor. Good. We have those almost ready for the tank build. The Hakon is almost ready. Tail is almost ready. But he doesn't have much fatigue. Okay, well, it's gonna be Hakon. Big armor. That's the biggest armor we have. Actually, I'm gonna give it to you. Yeah, you can get some heavier armor over here. Then you can get some heavier armor over yonder. Okay, that's good. I can keep the rest of the cash for like emergency. Or I could just buy another male hauberk. No, but because then we need some funds to make it to move around this place. Also, I need to buy some tools. What's this contract? There's a horde terrorizing Markdorf. No, thank you. Next town. We can try out this southern city-state. Because I'd like to get some more contracts done. Now we got some better armors, so we should be able to be tanking a lot more hits. Boop. No quests, just a marketplace. Let's buy a couple of different foods. Ooh, a falcon. Same problem as before. If I buy it, we won't have any money for whatever's left. Down to Azim Shab. Let's see. Mirage sightings. The crackling heat and flickering air have caused out of mirage sightings and reportedly strange figures shuffling within them. Cool. Alchemist armor, taxidermist, and temple. Okay, these are even worse prices than the other place. Maybe it's because of the mirages. Lots of different foods. Damn, that was expensive foods. Yeah, he's getting a bonus to... No bonus to mood. A servant boy carries a leash of slaves in one hand and a note in the other. He presents a letter which carries written instructions to meet with a set of merchants. They announce that they are traveling to Subigin, around a day to the northeast, on the orders of Gilder and Vizier Light. Any protection? How much? Pay me more. Okay, never mind. It's not that much, but they'll pay for a day's wage. As we make our way to the next city-states down here. The desert is not home to much of anything beyond the sands, so it is rather peculiar when you come across a lone tree sitting out by itself. Even more strange than that hanging from a branch is a fat beehive with a cloud of workers swarming around its bulbous shape. Even at some distance you can see the golden amber of their honey glistening. Fetch it! Hey, it worked. Sky confidently walks up towards the tree, and the bees seem shunted away by its very presence. The noise of their fluttering thickens with angry vibration, but otherwise they take no further offense. He carefully scoops some of the honey into a jar, and then eases back and steps away. He returns to company. Easy peasy beehive squeezy, lads. Yay. That was easy. Like, really easy. And here we are. Okay, so beginning now is well supplied. I can buy some cheap wine. A contract. Want me to retrieve an artifact. I think we can afford that. We need the money anyway. Once we get back, we'll be able to buy some cheap stuffs from there. Okay, here we are. You venture the ruins with Till at your side. The fingerboard of Saint Gerard, trouble. It points down the hall. The false king dares trespass you. The Imperial was again, but first you must die. Ooh, some auxiliaries, some legionnaires. Okay, so as usual, the trick is to step back 2 tiles, I think. Then they can move up to your positions without having their guard up. Which lets you kill a couple. Okay, good thing we only have 1 spearman, not a bunch. I think we should use our archers to try and chip away at their armor, because they won't do much health damage, but they might do armor damage. Or not. Or not. Let's just delay. See if they reach our line this turn. Almost. So I took 1 step back too many. If I'd taken 1 less step back, they would have reached our line. Oh, well, like that. Okay, then never mind then. Nah, we took it. We're good. We're good, I think. Ooh, they're gonna outflank us on this side. Shield up on Hakon. I Let's try and break their shields. Presumably. Up. Good. Damn, they're kind of weak. If we can bypass their shields. Use shield up. Come on, do some murders, please. Please, murder them. Collapse their line, please. Uh-oh. Come on. That's one dead. That's two dead, good. Ouch. Ouch. Need some encouragements down there. I mean, up there. Okay. I'm gonna have to move the line a bit. Good. Move over there. Good. Get the dog out. An awesome bones, doggo. Nice. You guys go up north as soon as we kill this guy, please. Good. Good. Only 4 left. Ouch. 3 left. 2 left. Up north. Good. Good, good, good. We got a line over here. We get a shot. I didn't manage to get Maynard's morale up. Shame. Maybe because he's afraid of the undead. Ouch. Ouch. Come on, encircle them. I see some hits get in. %75% chance to hit is pretty good for me, I think. Too tired to do anything good. Come on, finish him off. Boom. Ah, finished. That went decently. It was a bit dicey in the north. Let's go back and get paid. And buy some stuff from this well-supplied village. Is now in high spirits and well supplied. These both got a decent discount. Can I manage to scrap up the funds to buy them? No. Let's buy some repair supplies at least. And cheap wine. And move on. Okay, back to the southern city again. Also, anybody leveled up? Yes. Gutenberg. Amazing defensive level. Am I gonna make him a sword expert, a sword master? And I'm gonna go with underdog. Because people at the flanks do need underdogs because people usually stack up on them, as you've seen. So yeah, he no longer gets a defense Mattis once he gets surrounded. Who do we have that's a light armor expert? Nobody? Are gonna be heavy armors? I guess I don't have anybody who has good stats in good stats in initiative. Yeah, if somebody has good stats in initiative, they can be a light armor expert, but we don't have any of those. Oh, rebuilding effort and ambush trade routes. You find Ayman al-Fad of Kadim feeding a bird in a cage. The bird is a collage of colors, some of which you're not sure you have ever seen before. Suspecting your presence or perhaps smelling it, Ayman al-Fad of Kadim turns with a hint of disgust. You're scaring my bird, Crowning. I'll make this brief for her sake. There are nomads roaming the peripherals of my land, and I need them destroyed. I'm sure men of your station will be willing to undertake such a simple task. Money? Decent money. Nomads wandering at wandering tents northeast of Kadim. All the way over there. How's our state? No wounds, no repairs. We're good. Let's get him. It's at a Timeless Sands. So nomads are a new type of bandits, basically. They play much more dirty than the northern bandits, but also kind of weak. Shredded tents, basket unwoven, clothes rolling across the sands, and in the middle of it all sits a man in a black cloak, his ghastly face peering from his hooded shade. You're both late and right on time, he says and gets to his feet. The tarps rustle, the basket tilts, and the clothes jerk aside, the land riffling with liveliness. Suddenly the sand slips into cavernous channels and inimical nomads empty from the earth, climbing out from some leaping forth as though to revivify themselves on fresh air, others tilting upwards from heel to toe, bodies straight like flagpoles. They move unnervingly, stilted and tilted, and the man in black grins behind their shiny formation. He's no ordinary blackguard, but a necromancer. Ah. Alright then. Necromancer. We first... Oh, only 6 people. 6 enemies. We first need to spot where the Necromancer is. Okay, well, we spotted him. So you with the dog, you go for a flanking maneuver. It's not that many enemies. Since we outnumbered them, we should be able, ouch, to get to the Necromancer without being blocked. Let's see if they go north or south. They go south. Okay, time to move. This guy's gonna get a turn before he's gonna attack this guy. Block him. Good. There's a pretty low chance to hit. Nice. These are good positions for a Mega Swordsman, but already taken. Also, when you get a dog, Necromancer is exposed. Get him. Doggo, we better get the Necromancer. So I gotta have my archers do it. You'd think he would move out of this position, but no. Ouch. He needs to raise his shield. And you can't. I'll just kill him instead. Can I shoot the Necromancer? I can't. Boom, one down. Make it back eventually. But that's fine. We can handle this. You can move just a bit further, you can shoot the Necromancer. Nice. Keep flanking. Boom, dead. Good. Finish him off. Good! Also, here they find Mech Warrior. I have a phrase that always confuses you until I explain. Archers to the front, why put them there so they don't shoot the blockers? It's also so they have a clear line of sight of what they're shooting at. But usually also there's the I don't know if it's a concept, but there's the idea of skirmishing, where you have some archers in front. They run around the battlefield in front of your units, shooting, disrupting the enemy formation. Hey, change targets, good. Kill him again. Who can you shoot? This guy. Easy. Easy answer. He's dead. Boop. Okay. Get these undead guys, please. The Necromancer can't revivify themselves again. Get him. Kill him. Ooh, decapitation. Nice. Let's be ready for these guys to revivify again. Yep. Ooh, good shot. Dead. Now we just gotta finish one last zomboid off. Pretty please. 95% chance to hit. Come on, guys. Come on. Good. Done. Oh, look at that. We get Necromancer armor. A dark, rugged surcoat. And some southern weapons. A scimitar. And a Adarga shield. Offers good protection against range attacks due to its size, but not very sturdy. Good to know. Oh, we don't get any aftertext? Okay, well, let's go back. We just need to do a couple more quests before we're done with the southern cities objective. Honestly, I thought the big money... You can make big money with the southern cities if you do some trading with the spices and the silk and whatnot, but these guys have awful prices for their goods. As you approach Ayman Al-Fad of Kadim's room, a woman claps from across the lobby. You look over and she's already far too close. 4 birds perch on her shoulders and they sway with her every step. Scowling, she produces a satchel and hands it over. Ayman Al-Fad of Kadim need not smell you once more. This far into his home is sufficient. Count it if you wish to insult us. Leave it if you wish to please us. She turns on her heels and walks away. Her otherworldly dress flowing side to side. One of the birds rotates on her shoulder and squawks at you. Money. Let me just sell some things. Ooh, okay. These guys must have some kind of issue going on. Oh, well, we know what the issue is. They're repairing. That's why they have awful prices. But they also buy goods. They also buy at a high price. That's good. Next contract. You want me to guard the caravan? Where do we go? Pay me more. Yay. Dornwall to the northwest. I don't even know how far away it is. About a day. Sure. I really would rather have quests that let me fight southern enemies. Not just caravans. It appears Gunberg got a little too much drinking before partaking in today's sparring. As the story was explained to you, the drunkard mistakenly had mistaken a tree for an enemy combatant. He then, again as the story goes, proceeded to charge the tree, knocking himself out in the process. Well, he's not dead at least. Any level ups? Nope. Wow, that's a 4-person trading caravan? 2 guys and 2 mules. Oh, they're conscripts. They're southern cities. They're southern city units. Good to know. Usually you need somebody with a whip to buff the conscripts. It's like a whole thing. Southern cities fights with sergeants and conscripts and slaves. And we made it to Thornwall. Anything I can buy at a cheap price because you're well supplied? Meh. Not really. Meh. Back south. Come on, give me a quest that lets me fight southern enemies, please. Pretty please. It just takes a bit to get there. Look at my finances. 200 crowns per day, huh? That's pretty dang expensive. But we can afford... We can make... I think we can sustain that. As people get higher level, they do get paid more. And some units, like for example, if you hire a noble bastard or a knight, that have a much higher salary than regular peasants. You enter a room to find a number of viziers buried beneath the bodies of slave girls. There's a good deal of giggling and playful skin-pulling, but most notably, nobody seems to notice you are there, save for an older man who shuffles over and bows. Crowling, the Vizier Rashid ibn Amdi, the Vizier of Trade, has summoned a Crowling for the task of hunting Ifrits. The old man glances over and straightens up. The next time he speaks, it is stripped of the highfalutin nonsense. They're large sandy bastards, and they are tearing up the countrysides. I warn you that they are not to be trifled with, so don't let all this show of pomp and gold fool you into tackling something you shouldn't. 1,790 crowns are on the tables if you accept. Well, I don't even know how to fight Ifrits, I think. So, deal. But pay me more. Okay, never mind. Let's hope we don't get wiped. I don't know what kills people around. Kadim. Let's have a look around a bit. I don't see anything. I go to the mountains over there. Nothing. I thought we saw some on the way here. Why is it supposed to be like an event that triggers? Like we just wanted this. We just wanted this until an event triggers, or something. Maybe I was supposed to see it from the get-go. I don't know. Come on. Oh, I see some footsteps. Follow them. There's a regiment. Dang it. I must have missed... usually there would be some clues, like footsteps or something. Please. I mean, if we don't find anything on the next day, I think I'm just gonna cancel the contract. Come on. Oh, there they are. 10 Ifrits. Creatures of living stone shaped by the blistering heat and fire of the burning sun of the south. I'm gonna try and see if we can lure them into attacking while we have some backup. Never mind. The sand dunes ahead slip from top to bottom, the sands curling towards like a sheet being pulled off of a bed. But a stone appears unearthed in another. When the first stone rises, you realize it's an Ifrit. A growl scratches out a deep bellow that is crackling like the clash of sandy winds. The Ifrit takes some slopping, disjointed shape of a man, stones for bones, and sand for flesh, and it charges forth. 10 of them, huh? Maybe they're like webneck level? Let's see. Let's see what they do. Keep a tight formation. But you know what? I'm gonna have my flanks collapse in on themselves. Just in case. They're probably gonna be resistant to anything but blunt damage. Try to take a guess. Shoot the stone, or don't. They have some decent armor. Oh, it only says that there's 4 of them instead of 10. What happened to that? Weird. They do have they do have lots of armor. It's hard to pierce. Never mind, it's almost done. I should have skipped my turn, not finished it. Dang it. I've been finishing my turns, not skipping them. What the? Oh, I think they're combining. I think they're fusing together. That might be with their gimmick. They fuse together. Okay then. I'll kill a small one. Ah, we're starting to hit its core. Whatever you want to call it. It's HP. Okay. Surround it a bit. Oh, what? Oh my god, that hurt a lot. Oh, that was a headshot. That's fine. Kill it. Look at that. It's split into a bunch of bits. Dead. I do leave a corpse behind. I am worried about that corpse. Okay, so their gimmick is that they're heavily armored and they can fuse together. Well, shields up. Dang it. Ooh, that's a lot of them. Are they gonna combine again? Goes the armor. He needs to retreat. If he takes another one of those head hits, I think he's gonna die. Move north. You guys gotta start moving like we're assuming that they're gonna hit this flank. Yeah, they split again. These two look different. Is it just sprites work, or are they actually mechanically different? That's good grounds for my swordsman. If you could hit your hits. If you could hit, please. Hit. Oh, and they combined. They fully healed. That's an issue. I wonder if I kill him if he's gonna split again. Or not. Let's focus down the small ones too. He is gonna be exposed a bit. Or not. Ouch! Oh my god, that hurts so much. Oh. Okay. Good to know. They hurt a lot. The big ones, at least. What are the chances? It's not exactly 50-50. Let's try and kill a big one. Come on, guys. Come on. Dead. And now there's another small one that spawned. Okay, good to know. Ouch. Okay. I'm worried that these guys are gonna die. Move up. Maybe you can target them. Shields up. He only gets one attack per turn, though. That's good to know. Shield up. Kill the small baby guys. Good. Move, move, move. Ouch. It's good, another baby done. Try and kill one of the big ones. Oh, he split again. I think that's good. He's surrounded, that's not good. So the ability to split can mess up my formations, but we got lucky. None of the backliners got exposed. Oh, and they merge again. That's not good. Get a dog out. Thanks, doggo. At least he switched targets, so I can't target these guys. Kill him. I also encircle this guy. Q. Move up a bit. Good. Move in. Go, go, go. Oh, we almost killed him already. He's gonna split again. You retreat. The injured guy's gotta retreat. Hopefully he doesn't shoot at them. Okay, come on. Almost dead. Boom. Good. I think we got this. If we had like specialty armor breaking weapons, it would have gone even better. Like maces and what 30 mornings? No, hammers. Maces and hammers. You guys retreat. Retreat. Dang, they hurt. So their attacks mostly bypass armor. Good to know. Done. Oof. Oh. Sulfurous rocks. 2,000 bucks. Prized tiny by alchemist. And glittering rocks. The battle is over, but the Ifrits do not depart entirely. The sands which maze their body bubble, and the stones which frame their bodies shift and tremble angrily. You can hear the hiss, not of some monstrosity at all, but what is clearly the sounds of humans. They hiss, the sound right at your ears. You twist around to find nothing. They hiss behind you again, and this time when you turn around, the noise is gone and the sands are still and the stones earth-bidden as they should be. The beasts are slain and possibly whatever inhabited them too. Time to return. The belly dancer magnetizes Kadim's center place. A rhythmic movement on their own can coerce a beggar to do anything or crown, but with the stage of the whole plaza, it is enough to draw crowds and with it heaps of gold. Masked with green silk, Nearly see-through, and clothed in thin silks with the whole midriff exposed, the dancer is not an expert in her field. She whirls, hips hypnotic, elbows bowed, elbow, bow, okay, hands clapping like cymbals, her feet tiptoeing as she spins on the spot so tight that there very well may be an invisible god above holding her in place as she razzles and dazzles. Someone throws an apple through the air, and the dancer spins around and shoots a tiny dagger through it, plunging it dead center, and dropping the fruit to the ground. Another apple soars, this time a large saber is produced, and slashes the stem off as she catches the rest and takes a bite. The crowd claps gently to this. Have a crown. You take out the crown and flip it to the dancer. Her eyes catch its glint, but she doesn't break the dance. She drops her weapons and sashays over, cymbals clattering, hips gyrating, her knees hardly bending, her feet almost mystically carrying her across the ground. She gets near. Her face is narrow, but the jaw broad. Her temples deep. She grins. It's a man. She's a man. He claps the cymbals in your face, then swings around briefly, gracing your groin with his ass. And then starts the dance back to the middle. He picks up your coin with a toe and flips it up. As it lands in the clay pot, the crowd cheer. Can we recruit them? As the managed belly dancer takes her crown, he waits around for the show to end. You approach as he picks his things up. He looks at you with a wry smile. Ah, an admirer. Sorry, only one show tonight, good stranger. You shake your head and ask if he knows anything about fighting. Of course I do. The Gilded One's gleam is upon us all, but not at all hours of the day. Sometimes we must find our own way through the dark. I take it by your dress that you are a crownling, putting that blade of yours where it does and sometimes does not belong. You're not asking me if he'd be interested in joining. He goes bow-legged and sinks to the ground like a collapsing truss. He counts his crowns. I'm not sure if you have a good eye for the wandering nature of men such as myself. Perhaps you saw a vocational tiredness that not even I was aware of until present. That said, you'll have to try harder to get me around to go around killing for coin. What if I pay you a big bucks? You've turned with a blade like I've never seen before. A truly well-intentioned attempt on your part, Crowling, to drag me to your ways of life, but you know well that there is nothing you could say or do that would take me away from his life. Yes, the blade suits me well, but so does flittering about for a crowd. You go play gladiator on the sands and earn your coin. Okay, well I could have paid 500 bucks, but I don't think they were worth that much. Returned to the Vizier of Trade to find the Vizier face down on the couch. A number of old men are knuckling his back and rubbing his feet. Across the room, a woman fans herself. She's entirely naked and her eyes never leave the Vizier's, nor his hers. The man talks almost as if you're not even in the room at all. Servants, hand this Crowling the purple purse with black threads. Crowling, you have done well in heading the spirits of the sands, these so-called Ifrits. It was my gold which ushered you into those deserts, and my gold which rewarded you, so let the scribes know that it is my gold which has settled this issue truly. That the tool, this Crowling, was paid fairly. A servant stabs a purple sack into your arms. The Vizier groans as an old man plants an elbow right into his ass crack. Now I need you to depart, Crowling. Alright then. Let's sell some of this stuff we got. These prices are still not good enough for us. Dang it. Alchemist. It said that this was prized by Alchemist. Can be used to craft items. I wonder what kind of items. Can I get better swords here? Spears. Scimitars. A Shamshir. Does decent damage, but we can't afford it. Here we have a pole mace. Ooh, that's good. That's for ranged. I'm gonna replace the pole arm with this pole mace. It still does good damage, just not as much. But it's much more effective against armor. And more damage ignores armor. So it does slightly less damage, but overall we could use it to break armor. And Ralph is gonna be specialized in the maces. Asking the Brave, keep getting some good levels, please. Okay. You can get footwork. Wait, or overwhelm. With every attack, hit or miss, you give your enemy 10% debuff on their stats. That's good. That is good. If everybody had overwhelm, that'd be amazing. But I'm gonna go with footwork. It lets him leave an enemy's zone of control. Just move around. Actually, you know what? The pole mace? Nah. I'm thinking of a hammer instead. Well, I think it might be stunning blows in a literal term that you can stun the enemy from a distance. We'll see. We'll try. We'll try. Oh. All their intellectual pursuits and proper mannerisms, the Southerners are under no misapprehensions as to your role as mercenaries. Rats in the north that call you sellswords, here they dub you crownling. You spend little mind towards either attribution, recognizing only the stark reality that for as much as they despise you, they seek out your work, award you your competency, and remember your billings when future crises arise. And therein lies the cornerstones of the north and south, the mighty crown itself. Languages, religion, peoples, all be damned. A bit of gold needs no translation, no accommodation, and no arbitration. Your pursuit of the crown has shown that you to be reliable to the Southerners, and your renown has grown as deep as their pockets. Yay. Some people look like they were unhappy. What happened? No, they're fine. They enjoy the visits to the southern cities. That's good to know. Anyway, this place sucks. Bad prices. Next town. Ah, there were tracks all along. Good to know. If the other city also has the same prices for their trade goods, we're just gonna buy a bunch and move all the way north. And see if we can get some good prices. Some decent monies. Serpents, I'm good. What do we have here? Seasonal fair. Traders from far and wide gather here for the seasonal fair. Lots of people flock here from the surrounding countrysides, and it's a great time to sell goods or rummage through plentiful offers. Hey, amazing. You have a quest? Okay, I'm gonna take this, but later. Accept the offer, but give me a bit. We're gonna buy some trade goods and then use the caravan to move around for free. What do they have? Arena. We can fight in the arena if we want to. Oh, another contract popped up. Oh, ambush trader house. Uh-oh. Bird again. Give me money for that. Thank you. I want the unambushed trader house so I can get some good prices. Come on. So we can get this done before the seasonal fairs are here again. Many nomad cutthroats, a few nomad slingers. Let's let them approach. Let them approach. Then we can deploy our forces. I think that's close enough. Let's get him. If we could hit. If we could hit. That's a good hit. You're not doing good. Retreat. Ooh, one shot. Oh yeah, see, I can stun them with this weapon. Just bonk them. Good damage. Come on, longsword. Nice. Get him. You're demoralized. Ouch. Now, I think we have amazing armor. Ooh, we got sand in our eyes. That's probably fine. There you go. Ouch. Get him. Boom! They're almost broken. Advance. Keep getting them. Good. Next turn. Only a couple enemies left. Take the shot. And that is a miss. Okay, cool. Cool. Nice murder. Get the enemy, go. And they're broken. We can run them down. It's quick speed, I think. Done. That wasn't so difficult. Mostly because they instantly folded. They made contact with our line and they just got slaughtered. Ah, a new ambition. Let's aside skirmishes for now and seek to defeat a group of at least a dozen opponents. Competent archers have 3 men with a bow or crossbow mastery. Become known as glorious. I think having more crossbow. I just need to find another bow guy and keep him in reserve. Or train them until they have the mastery perk. A servant heads you off from meeting Rasil al-Rundi of the Vizier of War. He hands you a scroll as well as a satchel. Despite having already handed you the paper, the servant puts his hand behind his back and looks at the ceiling as he recites. The crawling is rewarded with 6 with money. Okay, whatever. Can I get a ranged weapon guy? We have a gladiator. We have to go up north to get another bow person. If we get another bow person, I think I'm gonna get Ralph in the back line. The Ralph or one of my frontliners. Superior reach of large weapons. Each hit with a 2-handed melee weapon adds a stack of reach. They increase your melee defense by 5. That's for double weapon people. You can get instead... Or you get Steel Brow. Prevent critical hits. Okay, Manhart, get Brawny. Or Backstabber. Oh, so we can use like an axe or something. He doesn't need a sword. He's high enough. He has good enough stats. Wolfram, attack and defense. Fatigue. And you get to use reach advantage. Oh, no, you get sword mastery for a long sword. Split and swing no longer have a penalty to hit chance and gain plus 5% chance to hit. That's amazing. This split and swing, these two. It's plus 5% chance to hit. That's amazing. You should hit more often. Oh my god, these prices are ridiculous. Even worse than before. Okay then. Yeah, ridiculous prices. I'm not buying those. Do the caravan contract. And look out for somebody who has ranged skills. One of our range guys, the bow. Yeah, he's almost at the correct level. So level 5 is when we get the things. We should get a proper archer, so we can do this quest in a low amount of time. Like an actual archer, like a soldier archer, not a poacher or a hunter. Well, maybe hunters do. I'm not sure. Let's buy some things here. These are better prices, I guess. That's enough. I saw anything? Yeah. That should help. So where is Stepwall? All the way over there. Yeah, we're going back north, I guess. Oh, we're attacked. Oh, only 9 enemies? That's not too bad. Oh, orcs! 9 orcs. Okay, that might be bad. Let's let them come in. Yeah, you guys can tank all the initial orc charges. The risk is that they break through our line. That's a sword swing over there, so I'm gonna have my guy just here. You go for the flank. We can surround them. You also go for the surround. You go for the surround down south. Okay, they went north. You're fully healed, you just have a concussion. A severe concussion, which makes you mega trash. Just stay in reserve. Nice. Nice. Act first next turn. Boom! Good damage. Boom! Decapitation. Get him. Boom. Crippled. He's gonna tank the hits for us. Good. Okay. Shoot in the middle of the formation. Ooh, he's almost dead. This guy's encircled. Ooh, that's not looking good for him. If the orcs do get a kill, they get a big morale boost. Come on. Ah, he's broken. Good. The southern flank of the southern line of the orcs is all broken. Boom. More kills. Boom. Boom! Come on, keep it going. Fold them. Bonk. Fractured elbow. Good. Oh, don't die. Don't give him a buff. Don't do it. He's fleeing. He's fleeing. Ouch. Ouch. Nice. Stun. Oh, we got this. Boom, double hit. Dead. Only a couple left. Well, we did outnumber them 2 to 1. We almost lost one guy. Guy, don't move. Stop it. He's gonna die at this rate. He's gonna die. This guy down south, Ludolf, he doesn't have enough fatigue for his armor currently. He can barely last 5 rounds before being fatigued, which is not good enough. Not good enough. Finally, he's broken. Ah! Alright, keep going, Caravan. You're safe. Also, any level ups? No. Dang it. Followers of the Red Swordsmen need just to be fighters. We can have a bigger retinue. Alright. Can you trade? No? No. If the caravan passes straight down a village, we can trade with it. But this is not meant to be, I guess. I just want to look around for archers. There's a poacher. And there is a big ol' bowyer. But I want people who has a couple levels, like this guy here. This militiaman has 2 levels. I'd like somebody else like that, but who is in archery. Also, we're at day 50. Time is passing by quite quickly. 2 Hexens. Let us pass. Good. Okay, we made it to step wall. Good. Any archers? There's a full-on hedge knight. That's a deserter. 13,000 for this hedge knight. This guy's a squire. Well, no archers. Well supplies, disbanded troops. Ah, that's why. That's why they have so many experienced guys. At 13,000 buckaroos. Let's keep going north. One town at a time. We're just looking to hire a new archer person. With some experience. I hope it's not going to be that hard or take too long. Greenskins. Nobody. What is that profession? A servant. Do we take a contract or do we move on? Have you heard the Battle of Many Names? It went down about 10 years ago when the orcs came streaming into man's land. And when man fielded his armies and said no. Unfortunately, we have reason to believe that they're coming back. Greenskins don't know what type, don't know how tall or what sort, but this way they do indeed come. Greenskins is both goblins and orcs. 2,000 bucks. It's pretty expensive. Let's see. Defend them from raiding parties. Of presumably greenskins. On the march, you find a drunken nobleman tottering side to side on the path. Must see it is the name of his hair. Leaves and grass and what looks like bird shit swept up in it like somebody stirred the ingredients for a prank. But his clothes sweep about with the finest of silks and his fingers glisten with jewelry. There's a bottle of each hand and he swings them around as he sings gibberish pub song. He's in all regards the greatest magnet for mugging you've ever seen. Eric the Sergeant purses his lips and he looks like a wolf staring at a fat sheep. I'm saying nothing, sir. I'm just seeing it. That's a lot of juice. A lot of juice limping down the road. We're fine. We're about to be paid $2,000 for fighting. Greenskins. 9 goblins. So the goblins we want to try and keep the distance. So we gotta rush them down. Ouch. As you can see, there's a lot of them. Archers specifically. Thankfully it's nighttime. Ouch. Okay then. Let's advance. Towards the position. Also get a dog out. Disrupt the backlines. Hopefully. If I had this guy flank a bit, he could have released the dog. And he would have gone for the backlines, but now it's too late. Okay. Get these archers. Boom! Decapitation. One shot. Ow. Ow. He's almost dead. Good. Ow. Ow. That was a miss. Dang it. Another miss. Ouch. Another miss. Free this guy and charge the archers. He's on the high grounds, but he's almost dead. Get him. He thinks around. Go for the archers. We're gonna try and disengage, but that's fine. As long as we disturb them. They're doing our job. They're doing the job. Wow, 5% chance to hit. Oh, they got it. They got it. Don't have any shots. Boom, dead. Ouch, these strong weapons bypass their armor. Dang. Can you hit? Boom! Come on, finish them off. I guess they're hard to hit. Come on. Come on. Both missed. Both our attacks missed. Good. Come on. Come on. Dog's doing its thing. We got these guys in the middle encircled, so it should only be a matter of time. Like that. Ouch. Get the archers. Don't let them escape. Dead. Move, move, move. Come on. We got a couple left. Dead. Goblin noises. He's fleeing. Good. They're all fleeing. It's done. Boom. One more. Come on. It's free XP at this point. There's a line of sight to shoot him, but we can't make it. Oh well. That's fine. Get him. Done! Huzzah. Bunch of goblin weapons, which we won't be using. The fighting's over. Huzzah! 2,000 buckaroos for killing 9 goblins. Love it. Ah. Oh, they're still marauding greenskins, huh? You want me to take a caravan? Sure, we're moving. I get $100. No, thank you. I'm just gonna move on my own. That's not even enough to pay for a day's wage. Why would I agree to that? Let's move. To Wolfenstein. We're still looking for another archer. Another experienced archer. We don't have to... Oh, undead. So we don't have to train them up from level 1 to level 5. If you're going to skip 1 or 2 levels, that should be able to make us get this next task much faster. So we have some decent money. Let's see. A Disson. A Boyer. Do we have an armor? I can buy some better armor. Noble Mail. A truly masterful crafted set of mail armor. Very light and flexible to reduce encumbrance, while still offering good protection. 160 for example, let's compare with this. Oh yeah, it's less... It is less fatigue. Good. Take it. And in exchange, sell the goblin stuff. You over there, Ludolf, you need that. Doesn't have much fatigue to work with, so might as well. Okay. Now we don't have enough cash to hire an experienced archer if we do find one. Unless I sell my trade goods. We're spreading about monsters being afoot. We're going to hunt for them. It's freelance hunting. No thank you. To the next town. Tainerweiler over there. The more north we move, the more valuable our trade goods are going to be. So we're just making money by moving, basically. How is my tools looking? Eh, we'll be fine. Food, though. You will need more. Everybody needs 2 provisions per day, so we need 24 per day, huh? Alright. First Ekpak Company, fighting some brigands. You know, I could have thought that, but I don't want to. Oh my god, that's a lot of debuffs. You guys have archers? You have a witch hunter. He has a crossbow, that might work. Let's try and get a witch hunter with us. I'm gonna sell some of the trade goods. Then never mind, that sells for nothing. How much do I need? A bit more. Let's do a contract. People stole from you. Pay me. Okay, follow the tracks and get a Tome of Arcane Knowledge. That was what was stolen. 8 thieves. Alright, I think we can take him. And the money should let us hire the witch hunter. Some marksmen, poachers. They look weak. We should be fine. Amazing. Amazing. First blood. 7 left. Oh, they think they have the range advantage, huh? I doubt it. We just killed one of your guys for just existing. Let's skip some turns. And crossbowman, do another murder, please. Dang it. Not a murder. No. Let's let them approach us. They're gonna have to. Ooh, ooh, massive debuffs. Let them approach. He's broken. Where's my dog guy? I hope we can release a dog and catch this guy. Not let him escape. Yeah, we can just wait here. Dog. Get him. Nice. And now we need to reinforce the dog, so let's move up. Ooh. Yes. Doggo. Murder. If you aim for the back line, you can bypass the penalty or the chance of friendly fire. Nice. Time to move up. Only 6 of them left. Ah, that was a miss. Keep moving. We got this. Nice try. But with how many debuffs to the morale they have, I don't think they're gonna last for long. You can go here. No, the dog! If he dies, he's dead. But, if we do win the combat, he just have instantly all of their health back. Come on, we gotta rush up. Save the dog. This guy doesn't have anything else to target, so he's targeting the dog. Doggo. Got it. Kill him. Bonk. Come on. If we can kill somebody, he might get a morale debuff. Yes! No, the dog. Oh well. Ah, we'll have to buy another one. Dogs are important for some combat encounters. That's because we deployed him without having any support. So the guy who killed him, didn't have anybody else to target, so he just targeted the dog. Yeah, he's running away. It's over. I don't want to chase him down. What a dang shame. If the battle, a man emerges, nah, we're good. We got a better helmet. Anybody can use that? That's 110. That's 140. Boop. Anybody else can use this helmet? No. Okay. Rudolph, you level up. You definitely need fatigue. Do you have Brawny? No, but you need it. Because you do not have enough. You do not have enough fatigue for this. I forgot to buy food. Uh-oh. Okay, that's money. Let's get a witch hunter. You're hired, and you're gonna keep the crossbow or the bow. Do you want another crossbow or a bow person? Well, he has a crossbow right now. But I think I think having more bows is more exponentially better. So start fighting. Who do I take off the front line? Gotta take somebody off. Maybe they get Ralph off. Okay, you level up. Range, skill, health, initiative. Get fast adaptation. Oh, he had 1 extra level. Well, that's fine. He's still 1 level closer to being a master. But then 2 more perks or points are spent. Yeah, so in 2 levels? No, in 3 levels. Yeah, level 5. Okay, well, we need to get some XP. 2000 XP in total, I guess. Now we need some money. Badly. Let me sell some trade goods. Never mind, let's not. They really buy them for a ridiculously low amount of money. Contract. On holds. Fighting giants, huh? That could be that could be hard. That can be hard. Do we have anything to repair? Not really. No, the Hun holds around Tainweller. Okay. Let's find them first. Wait for night for daytime. Gotta finish this contract quickly, otherwise we're gonna run out of provision. No, 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 no. Go back, go back, go back. Oh. We almost found them. Go back, get the food, otherwise people are gonna start deserting. Good, but now we need money to pay for our salaries. Good. Oh, is that? Did I see some tracks down there? Yeah, there's some tracks down there. The heck? Hey, there are 3 unholds. That's manageable, I think. The gimmicks of unhold is that they break your line. They will break through. But we can use this to our advantage. If I make a 2-layer line, a combat, a front line. If I make it 2 layers, we should be fine. So they do AoE attacks. So, something to keep in mind. Alright. Some damage is better than no damage. If we could get some crippling effects, that would be good. I don't know if you can cripple monsters or not. I don't remember if that's a thing you can do. Anyway, they're gonna regenerate. But the morale debuff is gonna stay. Okay. He's the first to make contact. Let's not encircle him yet. Let's wait for him to break through our line. Okay, he needs support. Shield up. You wait for them to break through. Guys, you can target some of the others. Wait a bit. Okay, I'm not gonna see if they're gonna break through or not. AoE attacks. Oh, that's the break. You can take this guy on. If he steps in here, he's gonna be encircled, but I do need some more. Uh oh. Can I push him? Probably not. I do want my big two-handed weapon people to be in the fight. Bonk. Bonk him. Ooh, that was good damage. Can stay here. Ooh. We're missing. Good. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I was talking about with the breakthroughs. Ouch. Get him. Get him. This guy's almost dead. Come on. They have low morale. If we could break them. Come on. Boom! Good. He's fleeing. Even better. Get him. Okay, they're fleeing. They're broken. They couldn't break through too badly. Could have gone worse. How's that? With the last of the unhold slain, you round up the men. Eric the sergeant is found jumping on one's belly and seems disappointed when you tell him to quit it and get down. Our backline did suffer some injuries. Some pretty bad ones. You can specialize in swords, I guess. No, he has high skills. He's gonna be like a hammer or an axe guy. I'm thinking axes. But we need an axe first. So in the meanwhile, get Backstabber. Scalawag. You can stay as an axe person. No, I think he's gonna be a mace guy. We'll see. In the meanwhile, get Backstabber. Ah. Yeah, we needed that money. So we need ammo. Need supplies. Also need food. Well, this place has nothing else to offer us, so let's move on. What about this noble contract? Rest in the northeast and the region of Ruchin are intended on the so-called king. 5,000 gold, huh? Don't think I can risk it. Let's move on. Some orc marauders, that's fine. I think my axe guy does need a better higher tier weapon. The two-handed axe. This two-handed mace could be good. You have a hatchet, an axe. For you, Yeah, these two guys, you can have one hammer and one axe guy. Well, too late now. Old contracts. Here's a kennel. Get a new dog. Somebody on the flank get one. Actually, no. Scalag. New doggo. Let's move on. I should buy some food. Cheap. Okay, move on. We need another contract for next stream, at the very least. We're back in familiar territory, at least. While traveling the lands, Scalawag gets struck by a birdshite. It hits his sword hand and splashes crossbow all over his armor. Oh, bloody hell, just my luck. Someone shoot it down, we got 3 archers. Passing the brave, looks up, hand chilly over his eyes, tongue out. He sees the bird and nods. He clicks a finger, puts it to the air, and nods again. The archer grins as he knocks the arrow. With crime, there is punishment. The mercenary groans and mocks the man's moralizing, but he calmly raises the bow and let the arrow loose. It zips and shrinks high into the air, and you can hardly see the shot, but you do see the bird slowly crank sideways and start twirling to the earth. The sharpshooter nods and looks over at the company. You laughing now? This only brings more jeers. The archer slightly comments about his importance, and this brings about a healthy debate between the men who stand on the front line and those in the back. To the men that if they want to argue which is better, that can put it on the battlefield. And they get happy about it. Yay. Take a contract. How's that? How are the prices of this stuff? Not that great. Probably because of the disappearing folks and the rebuilding effort. The paper. A week ago, we sent the famed Sir Sylvan of here to go hunt down some foul beasts. This satchel is remained in my ownership. Isn't returned. Why it's not returned, we don't know. Okay, well, we'll take this contract, but we'll leave it for next time. Oh wait, let me check the taxidermist. Can we make anything? Bone plating. I can give somebody bone plates. That's pretty good. Minus 2 maximum fatigue, but it gives more. Completely absorbs the first hit of every combat encounter, which doesn't ignore armor. Wow. So 1 hit just disappears. That's good for one of my frontliners. I think Scalawag can have that. Anyway, for next time. For now, we'll stop here for today. That was fun. I liked it. Okay, bye.